Everybody loves American Express credit cards. I mean, everybody. But the problem is sometimes it's very complicated to get approved for an Amex credit card. So in today's conversation, I want to lay out for you the foundation for a strong Amex card strategy that you need to have if you are the average cardholder, either because you have bad or fair credit, or you're just trying to maybe up your credit card game by having an Amex credit card. You want to listen to this show till the end. So here is the overview. Let's first have a conversation about the value of an American Express relationship. See, the thing is that when we talk about American Express relationship, we're talking about things like earnings, redemption options, benefits. Okay, those may vary by card, but you'll find a wide range of value-added features and benefits on all American Express credit cards. So, for example, you can earn membership rewards points or cashback. This is totally up to you. You can choose. Okay, you can choose to select travel rewards cards. You can choose cards that earn on everyday purchases or low interest card options. What we love about Amex is that they have flexibility. Okay, and when we talk about travel benefits, for example, those benefits include things like car rental insurance, trip cancellation, trip interruption, and baggage insurance. And you might be thinking those are not really important, but I guarantee you, if you are a business traveler, or if you have a family and you travel regularly for leisure or for other reasons, you will find that those benefits really carry a very important benefit. Okay, and those cards, Amex cards, also offer protections such as cell phone coverage, purchase protection, and extended warranty. And the cool thing is that you can choose an Amex card that doesn't charge you a foreign transaction fees. Some cards have annual fees, some don't. And you can also select cards that have introductory 0% APR periods to save you interest charges on purchases and balance transfers. The point I'm trying to make here is that you do have a wide variety of Amex credit cards to choose from. So you got to be clear about which kind of card you want to qualify for or you want to apply for. And don't forget the importance of a relationship with Amex in terms of having a high savings account with them, a high yield savings account, or a CD. It always helps. Especially if you have bad credit or even fair credit, it always helps if you already have a relationship with Amex on the savings side. In other words, you have an account with them, so you can parlay this relationship into a successful credit card application. So let's now talk about the card eligibility. By the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. So I want to have a conversation with you about how to be eligible for an Amex credit card. So when we talk about an American Express credit card, the requirements are pretty stringent though. I mean, there is no set score that will guarantee that you will be approved for an Amex credit card. But what we have found in our research is that, and all of our team members do have American Express credit cards, so we know how the whole process works. What we have found in our research is for the last 30 years is that when you need to have 700 FICO minimum will guarantee that you will have access to an Amex credit card. Okay, and as I just said a few minutes ago, if you don't have that 700 minimum credit score, you want to start having a relationship with Amex on the savings side. You want to have CDs. You want to open CDs with them. You want to have the high yield savings account. That's what we did. That's what some of our team members did when we used to have when some of us used to have not so good of credit scores. In other words, we were having sub 750 credit scores. We used that savings route to build our relationship up with Amex. I mean, today we're all in the 800 plus club, but yeah. So Amex actually so you have the FICO score. There is also a limit to how many Amex credit cards you can have. So American Express confirms, they have not confirmed verbally this before, but we know that they do have a limit of 4 consumer or business credit cards. And additionally, you also have a limit of 10 charge cards. Okay. And the thing here is that you cannot be approved also for more than 2 consumer credit cards within the 90-day period. So this is kind of similar to the 524 chase rule. Okay, in terms of your employment and your income, Amex doesn't have a set criterion, but just make sure that they want you to have a low DTI and a low CUR. Now, how do you get started? Let's talk about that. By the way, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We're having conversation about an American Express strategy for the average cardholder. So if you are listening to me right now, you have let's say you have fair credit, and you have a stable life in terms of your financial aspirations. Your DTI is relatively low. Your CURs is relatively low. This could be a good opportunity or good time to start thinking about having an American Express credit card, right? So how do you get started? There are 3 things I want you to do right now. If you're interested in this, in having your next American Express credit card, make sure that you first look for pre-qualifications. So Amex will contact you many folds. They will contact you via regular mail. So they will send you a solicitation. If you're lucky enough, they will send you a pre-qual offer via regular mail. So this is really cool. Okay. And they might send you an email. They might send you a notification through the app if you are a current member, if you're a current Amex cardholder, or if you have an Amex savings account or CD. Okay, so you do have a lot of ways where you can pre-qualify for an American Express credit card. As a matter of fact, you can even go to their website yourself and you enter your information, and maybe you might qualify for an Amex credit card. So, I mean, many are the routes that lead you to an Amex credit card. Okay, so you first want to see if you have offers. So to see if you qualify for something. That's number 1. Number 2, what you do is you want to know your credit history and score. Because the whole thing is, if you remember, I just said that you got to have at least 700. If you have 650, you might still qualify, but it's kind of complicated to really be honest with you. The bar is pretty high. Okay, and so the thing is that so you want to check your credit score, and the third thing you want to do here is to think about your employment, and your income is important. And I mentioned earlier your DTI, your debt to income ratio, because what Amex is going to do is they're going to look at your DTI, they're going to look at your CUR, and they will see whether or not you have relatively low metrics on those fronts. Okay, and your income has to be. It's not more about the income, it's more about the stability of the income. This is something that Amex cares a lot about. Like, have you been at the same company for many years? Or did you just get started? Okay. How many income sources do you have? Those are things that Amex wants to know before extending you any type of credit. Now, when we talk about an American Express credit card strategy for the average cardholder, I want to go through with you some of the best consumer credit cards that American Express has and that you might be thinking about having. It's important to have that because you want to go for the right card. You don't want to choose the wrong card, because this will be a waste of time and energy and credit score points, by the way. So the best American Express consumer cards for good to excellent credit. You have the platinum card from American Express. So this is, I mean, in our experience, and most of our team members do have this card. In our view, this card is undoubtedly the number 1 card for luxury travel benefits. So from the best lounge access of any card to statement credits to complimentary elite status, you can't go wrong. So you have a welcome offer of 80,000 points. There's an annual fee, a very hefty one at that, $695. Okay, but this card is just fantastic. It comes with a lot of perks, a lot of benefits, top notch. I mean, we're speaking about a lot of luxury perks. Okay, fantastic. And the thing I want to say here is that you can actually, if you have bad or fair credit, you're not going to qualify. Even if you have a good credit, this card you'll still need to work for it. Okay, but it's wonderful. The other card I want to share with you, that's the American Express Gold Card. So this is actually the go-to card for food lovers who dine out at restaurants and those who want big rewards at U.S. supermarkets. So if you are in those two categories, the diners and the big shoppers, you will love this card, Amex Gold Card. And there is a welcome offer of 60,000 points here, and there's an annual fee that's lower than the first one though, but still $250. Okay, the APR will oscillate from 20.49% to 27.49%. It's variable. We love that a lot. But this card is really a game changer. Okay, you can earn 4x membership rewards points at restaurants, and you also earn 4x membership rewards points at U.S. supermarkets on up to $25,000 per calendar year in purchases. Then it becomes 1x. Okay, there is not another card on the market right now, based on our research, that offers a 1 to 2 punch like this. Of course, there are a number of other benefits as well, including extra monthly dining rewards and more. So this card is just fantastic. Really, really fantastic. And I want to talk to you about other cards. By the way, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We're still having a conversation about, I'm trying to give you an American Express strategy for the average cardholder, so you know what you have to do so you can be approved ASAP if you were to apply for an American Express credit card. Okay, so we do have the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. It's just a fantastic card. Now, this is a cashback credit card. Okay, it is a card that offers a capped 3% at U.S. supermarket, 3% at U.S. gas stations, and 3% on U.S. online retail purchases. So you can see that this card is really geared towards the cashback lovers of the world, such as me and our team members. And the card has a welcome offer, $200. And the cool thing about this card is that actually there's no annual fee on this card. So this is really cool. Okay, and on top of that, you have 0% intro APR on purchases for 15 months from the date of account opening. And after that, you have an APR that oscillates from 18.49% to 29.49% variable APR. So this is really cool. So overall, you have a card that is great. The card has a 3% back on purchases at U.S. supermarkets on up to $6,000 in purchases each year, then 1% back afterwards. So this is kind of cool. And there's another card that I want to share with you, and that's the American Express Green Card. And so this card can provide a great way to accumulate points, especially if you book airfare, hotel stays, and more via the American Express travel site. Okay, you have a welcome offer of 13,000 points. This is really cool. And there's an annual fee of $150. But we love this card because it's really an excellent all-around travel rewards card, thanks to its 3x earning on travel, transit, and dining. You have access to American Express transfer partners, and you do have a reasonable annual fee. Okay, $150, that's reasonable compared to $695 or $685 and $250. So this is kind of cool. So I was just sharing with you the best consumer credit cards from American Express. Now let's kind of go through the best American Express business credit cards. Okay, so the first one, you have the Business Platinum card from Amex. It's a great card, and you have a welcome offer of $120,000, not dollars. You have 120,000 points. Okay, so this card is ideal for business travelers who enjoy luxury travel and are looking for a card loaded with benefits. Okay, and so there's an annual fee, $695. The APR will go from 18.74 to 26.74%, of course. But this is kind of cool. It is a premium travel rewards card tailored towards business owners who are frequent travelers with a high number of annual expenses. So when you really factor in the large number of perks The card offers like the best airport lounge access at over 1,400 lounges, along with tons of annual credit. It's really easy to see why this card is a top option for frequent traveling business owners. Okay, it's a wonderful card. It's a wonderful card, and so you get you get a constellation of points. For example, you can earn 120,000 membership rewards points after you spend $15,000 on eligible purchases with your card within the first 3 months of card membership. So this is really cool. Another card before I even talk about before I give you another card, I want to go a little granular here in terms of the benefits of this card, because it is a card that has actually that we love, that all our team members have. We have actually been using this for many years, and we want to share with you that it's really worth it. You can get 5x membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels on amextravel.com, and 1x points for each dollar you spend on eligible purchases. And you can actually earn 1.5x points on eligible purchases at U.S. construction material and hardware suppliers, electronic goods retailers, and software and cloud system providers and shipping providers, as well as on purchases of $5,000 or more everywhere else on up to $2 million of those purchases per calendar year. Okay, so to actually enjoy this card, you got to do a lot of planning, and this is kind of cool. So we like that the American Express Business Platinum Card rewards common business expenses, offers statement credits that deliver savings, and comes with the same worldwide lounge access as the consumer Amex Platinum Card. So it's just fantastic. I want to share with you another business card that we love from Amex, and this is the American Express Business Gold Card. Okay, and so this card is kind of cool also because it allows you to get 4x points in 2 select categories where your business spends the most each month on your first $150,000 spent each year. Okay, you do have a welcome offer of 70,000 points. There's an annual fee of $295 on this card. Okay, it's really important to remember that. And what we love about the card here is that the APR is kind of decent. So you have an APR that goes from 18.74% to 26.74% variable. And so this card is excellent at racking up rewards for your business spend. So the card earns a whopping 4x points per dollar in the 2 categories from a list of 6 that your business spends the most money on each month. So there is no need to obtain or pre-select your categories, so you can focus on what matters the most, which is what? Running a business. Okay, so overall this card is great. You have 4x membership rewards points per dollar on the 2 categories where your business spends the most. So we're talking about airfare purchased from airlines, U.S. purchases from advertising and select media. You have U.S. purchases made from select technology providers of computer hardware, software, and cloud solutions. You have U.S. purchases at gas stations. You have U.S. purchases at restaurants, U.S. purchases for shipping. Okay, so you do have a constellation of spending options there. Okay, but overall, this card is great. This card is great. You have purchase protection and extended warranty protection. You have access to Amex, the hotel collection. You have 25% airline bonus when using pay with points. You have trip delay insurance. You have car rental insurance. So all of these things are really cool. Now there's an annual fee of $295. So something you need to plan into your calculus here. But yeah, there's an annual fee of $295. And this card, but see the cool thing is that if you think about all the monetary benefits that you get from the card, you can very quickly offset the $295 in annual fee that you have. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. See, the whole thing here is that, can you get an American Express credit card for bad or no credit? No. I mean, I'm just telling you right off the bat, no. If you have bad credit or no credit, you are going to have a hard time. If you have fair credit and you have a strong relationship with American Express on the savings side. In other words, you have a well-funded savings account with them, with the American Express bank, because there is a bank behind American Express. If you open a savings account with them, or if you have a CD, a certificate of deposit, you stand a chance it's a chance of qualifying for a credit card. It could be what we call a debut credit card. It could be an entry-level credit card from Amex, but still, it is an Amex credit card, okay? But if you have bad credit or no credit, you're not going to qualify. No. Now there is a reconsideration line. So even if your Amex card application is denied, you can call the Amex reconsideration line. So the number is 1-800-567-1083. And so they can actually listen to you one more time, and you have the opportunity to basically see what can be done. Okay, and they will listen to you. They'll probably explain to you the reason for the denial, and they can provide any additional information that may help you reverse the decision if you so choose. Okay, so this is kind of cool. But overall, this is you need to. The thing with Amex is that if there is a takeaway, I want you to really walk away with. If there's a takeaway on this video, is that for an Amex credit card, you got to have a high credit score. You got to have a strong relationship with Amex on the banking side. You need to have a stable employment and income. Okay, and you got to be patient. They will send you a pre-qualification letter. If they don't, you reach out and ask if they can pre-approve you. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you very quickly about an American Express card strategy for the average cardholder. So we spoke about the value of an American Express credit card, your card eligibility, how to get started, the best consumer cards from Amex, and the best business cards from Amex. Thank you. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.